Friday.
But we never deceive. We're just having a good time here. Hello, hello, hello. I wonder who's here. Usually we have comments just popping up immediately.
Come on, guys.
We want to know you haven't forgotten about us. So, and also make sure that our signal is clear. Clear as a bell, both visually and sound. I actually am worrying that I don't see
It
anybody.
takes like 30 seconds for the delay.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, I am worried.
I'm still waiting.
Oh, okay, Dottie's here.
Okay.
Okay, Pam's here too. Yay!
Okay,
Happy
Lisa-
Friday!
Lisa was right. There is a little bit of a delay. Sorry about that. Got all choked up. Thinking you weren't there. Yes.
Oh, Libby's still with us.
Hey!
You look great
Pam?
and sound smart. Pam
Uh,
said. Oh,
Well, you
wow.
better adjust your sound then because I don't, yeah, actually, I feel smart. Smart Alec. Smart Alex. Hello, Nancy.
Sound is great. Yeah,
Good.
It's happy Friday to all.
It is happy. We're happy. Hope you're happy. We love being here. I told Carolyn before the show I was going to joke with you and say, and you really think I like doing this? Haha. Actually, I love doing these.
He does.
It keeps me away from the computer, which is always there. We can always get back to
You know,
that.
it does for me too.
We need to get
The
away.
whole entire day
Yeah.
on Friday,
Yeah.
right? I even just gave it up,
Yeah.
right? I
Yes.
gave some things up today.
We watched it happen.
Yes.
And we encouraged her. Let that go. Let that little bit of a job go. You don't need to do it. You have other people to support you.
Yes.
And she just blossomed. You just see the weights falling off of her shoulders. We all need to do that. Give yourself a break every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop and smell the roses.
Absolutely.
Or all the flowers, because our show today is in bloom.
It's all about in bloom and, you know, the way we celebrate, you know, flowers and leaves and Mother Nature in American West Story. That's what this whole show is about. And,
Sure enough.
you know, we all need to do that.
Yeah.
You know, just, right? Oh my goodness.
I should have planted some flowers this year. It's not too
You
late.
didn't?
guess. No, I'm just
I
not
did.
at home that much. And if I left them outside, you don't know where I live, they'd be gone. If I put them in the ground, somebody would come by and pull it. I swear. I live in a crazy neighborhood. It's fun in downtown Albuquerque, but it is downtown. So.
Oh my gosh.
Never know.
I planted like 20 different pots.
Oh, you did? Oh. We need to get back to Carolyn's house and do a show or two there.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it. We've teased you about it. It's time. So let's maybe put that on our wish
Yeah, we
list for
should.
July.
Yeah.
That's one of our wishes. Hopefully I know you all liked it out there too. We had a good time. It's always fun to peek behind the curtain, see where Carolyn lives. It's fun. I wish we could
And
invite
it keeps
you all.
my
there.
house clean,
It's
you know?
true. She worries about that too much. Lisa and I, who are like family, going there, we don't care if there's some dust on the floor. There never really was.
Oh.
Anyway,
You know,
hopefully
if
we'll
you're
go
in
out.
my house, it's gonna be clean.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had some of my friends who ride the boards coming over tomorrow. We're going to do a group ride at 7:00 tomorrow. Yeah, and my whole thought tomorrow for these people is to clean my house so it looks good for all of my one-wheel riding friends. Yeah, it's the same thing. And they're not as
Be
important.
careful.
I will. It's fun to go out on group rides. Now that we can get together safely as groups, we've asked everybody, are you vaccinated? You're not coming on the ride if you don't have a vaccine.
Are they all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones that are coming.
Sounds delightful, all in bloom. Sharon
Yes.
says.
All in the,
Hi, Dottie. Smart Alex.
Alec.
Or
You're
Alex.
right.
Someone commented on CP Live, you were snarky.
Eh,
Must clarify, Alex, we go back a long way.
Yes, yes.
From
Oh,
my
yeah.
mother, from another mother.
If I were snarky to Libby on the last show and somebody didn't like that, I apologize to that person. Libby understands it's just me. And like Carolyn and I are like brother and sister,
Yeah.
Libby's pretty much that way also. So that person who thought I was snarky, probably is just a little jealous because I'm not that snarky with her. We are always.
Don't you wish
No.
he would be
I'll-
that snarky with you?
I'll be more kind. Know that I was just kidding, and I love you all, and it comes from my heart. And I'm just an ornery boy. Yes,
Human. We're all human.
I never mean to hurt. I always want to please, especially all of you out here, because you have made my life so wonderful in the last 12 years. The fun that I've had, getting to know you, being part of things like this, it's a joy, and I feel very, very grateful. So, thank you. Our first piece is all silver, but it has flowers to it. I guess that's why Louisa put this group together. Everything has a little play on the flower.
Yeah,
And
it's
here,
gorgeous,
bunch of
right?
flowers. Yeah.
Okay, so you have all loved our tennis bracelets, right? But they've all been a choice of different gemstones, denim lapis, red coral, variscite, right? Black agate. So how about this, guys? It's all sterling silver. So where the cabochon would have been set, you see just a bump of a beautiful polished sterling silver. So this layers with the tennis bracelets that you already have, but also, your cuff bracelets, your equisi, watches, you name it. It's just gonna layer so beautifully.
I'm just reading Colleen's. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I thought so. Now I'm feeling bad about that snarky comment. Now it's getting to me because I'm really sorry. I didn't mean that. So let's see if Colleen said.
in the meantime, just purchase a lovely bouquet of flowers.
Oh,
They will lift your spirits whenever you enter the room where they're placed.
oh, that is a good idea. Instead of planting flowers, which I did in
Sherry
July.
says, I vote for May 2022, get together for Divas in New Mexico.
Okay.
Okay?
May's not a
Yeah.
bad time of the
Yeah.
year. There's not
Good
that many
advice.
events.
Yeah. Okay. Get to know you, what does Libby say? Getting to know you.
Getting to know about the bracelet.
you, Getting to like you like me. We're so much
That's
alike.
a good one.
Yeah, I love
That
that
is a
song.
pretty song.
I used to tap dance to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Learn something new. Do you still have your cat shoes?
I don't know, I gave them away.
I still have most of my ballet shoes. Yeah, and some of them are all like taped up like you would. Oh yeah, because of the hours and the blood, sweat, and tears that went into all the time in the studio. Yeah, I kept all my practice shoes. Yeah.
Can you do a little routine for us?
No.
No?
There's room. No, there's no room to dance here. Yeah, I'll give you a little
We can
hand.
make room.
There you go. There's my lyrical hand. No, you point to the sky.
Getting to know.
Yeah.
Getting to
There you
know.
go. You won't want to see me in tights now. I'll bring up a photo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share
Okay.
30 years ago what I looked like. Not today, but maybe next week.
Okay.
Dance days.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you should see me with the stage makeup. Yeah. You have to wear
You
makeup.
from Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, I
Happy to see
wish I was in
everyone.
Fort Myers, Florida.
Yes.
I'm sure it's hot, but that's beachy.
Libby was laughing at my singing, I'm sure.
Oh, look, Sharon used to tap dance
I
too.
used to tap dance too. Hello, everyone. Aw. Yeah, we were talking about playing guitar
Mhm.
recently too, how we used to play guitar.
Hi, Marilyn in Colorado. I think we've talked before, at least over our show
She
here.
listened to CP Live today.
Oh.
We'll catch it later.
Yay, we love that people can watch the shows, and all of the codes that we give you during our live shows will always run for 2 weeks.
Right,
So
so what's the
that's a
code
good
today?
The code today is AW Summer 20. Now, many of you know we're using that code across many of our groups on our American West website. It isn't any different on this show. It's the 20% that you would save on the website. So it's not a special code per se. Special is that you're here, we're here. Know that if you like or love our live show and also comment somewhere during the show, you go into the running for the drawing. This is a little bow. It's the very last one that we have. We've given 2 others away with the
Can you throw it
coral.
over
Sure.
your shirt? because I think
So
it looks so
it's a
cool on you.
nice long leather, and it has the two feathers at the end that are
Yeah.
the same feathers as the earrings, which are our most popular earring designs. Let's see. So I do like this
I
rail.
love it. I
We should have
love
kept
it.
it. Now, it could be, it's a nice size for a guy, but I think it's excellent for ladies
Yeah.
because of its smaller scale.
Yeah.
So if I would have worn a white shirt, this would have looked much better, but
I
a
think it
little
looks
bow, like a
I love
conch up there.
Yep.
Feathers, coral. So that's the gift. And then we have also the hashtag.
Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I'm being
Okay.
bossy. Okay.
the hashtag contest where you have been sending in your photos of either yourself dressed up in jewelry or wonderful styled shots, and you've been attaching the hashtag AWJ, American Made, and we'll look through some of those images soon, and then we will also, I'm messing with this, also draw a winner for that. Next month, we'll start something a little different. I don't know what it is yet. I'll figure out something. Yeah, see, this is like choking me.
No, you can drop it down.
I know, but I can't see it because it's on this very busy shirt.
That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Well, I'm gonna do it because she wanted it on me. So.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, I do like it.
Yeah.
I had to wear it with a different shirt. And, oh yeah, very cool bolo. Well, good. Your comment there, and if you've liked this live, already has you in the running for this bolo. So you never know.
Oh, Lisa
Laura will
said,
pick
hello
somebody.
from Maryland. Carolyn, Alex, and Divas.
Yay!
Yes.
Hello to
Hi.
everyone.
You Divas.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Love my bolo.
Oh,
Yeah,
somebody,
so Deb
somebody
already
must have
has
won
one.
one,
Yeah.
or you bought it. Either way, we thank you, and I'm glad you love it. On the bracelet that we just looked at, somebody said, another winner. This bracelet is lovely, lots of silver detail, secure clasp, looks good, alone or layered. I'm glad you mentioned the clasp. It is worth showing the clasp. Know that even this little clasp
Mhm.
has two molds to do the front and the
Right.
back hinge. Unique molds are made even for
Right.
something like this beautiful little clasp that I have in
So
this.
how many
case.
sizes do we have?
We have all sizes.
Yeah, okay.
Small, average,
All right.
and large.
Yep.
But we only have 7 in the small, 8 in the medium, and 3 in the large.
Wow.
I
right.
don't know if it will cast anymore. So
And
this
this
is it.
is the only tennis bracelet I have ever done in all sterling silver, because you have loved, your gemstone tennis bracelets. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, let's do one in all silver, because layering and creating, your own style,
That's great.
mixing and matching is really what, American West is all about. So you layer this with your other tennis bracelets, with your gemstone, 5-stone cuff, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's all gonna look great, right?
A little bird has told me that there's something about this high polished area, which is like a cabochon.
Yeah.
That might really be a great idea to combine with something that's coming up on the 1st of July. There's some pieces that we might even tease you with at the end of the show. Have we posted any of that yet on Facebook, Lisa? So you all have probably seen some of the designs that I'm trying to allude to.
Coming up on QVC.
This would be a great bracelet
Great
for some of
bracelet,
those.
yeah.
Did you do a bracelet for the show coming up that has that?
Not
I don't
all
think
silver.
No, okay. All right.
Get it now?
You'll know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen our emails or our Facebook page with the posts for this coming, it's Thursday of next week. Carolyn is on at, 2 to 3 Eastern. We'll show you the graphic later on. I'm getting ahead of myself. So,
I know.
I know.
I'm stressed out. I'm like, I'm thinking about today, not like next week.
Yes. Well, let's stay on today for now, because that's where we are. In the moment with you. Another floral design, this large floral, it's a concha
I
pattern.
love
This
this.
is a great piece.
I so love this piece. Oh my gosh. So it's a concha design. The conchas are traditionally found on, concha belts. They were used as currency, right? To settle up, gambling debts, or just to, purchase, much needed food, right? If you can think, so they were used as currency. Well, then it evolved into a really, really important design element in Native American jewelry. And I love, love, love this piece because we opened it up, Alex, so it made it more wearable,
Mhm.
not so heavy, but it still has that wonderful, um, 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 element that you see in conchas, which is the symbol of constancy and happiness, engraved in, the outer, the scallops of the concha itself.
The chain is a really nice scale for the piece. Unlike
Mhm.
some of our other chains, it doesn't have an extender chain per se, but you can wear it at two different lengths,
Right.
either 17 or 19 inches because of the little jump ring that is set at 17 and the one that
Yep.
is set at 19 that the lobster claw will jump into. Pamela says, I love this piece. I also have the earrings, and we saw those on our model shot there, which is great. They go with everything, and I can layer the necklace with other beads and colors. I wear this a lot. Beautiful and great quality. There were 17 left, and that's probably it.
Wow.
I don't think we'll bring this one back.
Right, okay, so, excellent for an all silver bracelet. Okay, that was the bracelet. I have the cross version and matching
Yes,
earrings,
so
Nancy
pretty.
said. Yep, we did a cross version and she loves them. I love this piece, Sharon says. Wonderful, Sharon. Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm almost sad that we don't have the cross. I think it has sold out.
Yeah.
This is your great chance to get this 20% off. AW Summer 20 is your code. That is good for probably longer than our usual 2-week period. A usual 2-week period would end July 8th, but I think it goes through July. You're safe, just know that.
Okay, so we can take this off.
Yeah, and I like the idea that you're going to take that off because I might need that chain
I
later
think you
on
will.
for something else.
Yep.
So it is a good call out that the chain can be used for something
Right.
else. The pendant, you can get a little piece of ribbon.
Yep.
You can get something small
Leather.
through there,
Yep.
leather through there, and wear that on its own.
Yep.
For sure.
Totally. Okay, so we're gonna use this chain.
Mhm.
So imagine you're picking up this necklace with a pendant, right? And this amazing chain, and now we're gonna play with
Sure.
the answers.
All right.
Yep.
The next enhancer that's up is too big. So let me play with this one because this is the one. So the orange nausea. We're going to bring that one up if you would, Lisa. Because we have a large pair or a large scale of native pearls that we're going to show you with a few other enhancers. But it was almost too big of a bead for this. Smaller.
Smaller
Nausea.
in our
world, yeah, not in anybody else's world, believe me, you all know that. So the orange spiny oyster, I don't even want to call it small anymore, but for us, again,
14 stones, right?
gorgeously matched
Oh, my
for
God.
that depth
Yeah,
of orange.
I don't even know why we call it small. I mean,
No,
we could have put it on a big.
but, well, I'm gonna say compared to the one that you're going to see next, and we can just go ahead and bring it up. So yes, this chain that we saw on the piece before becomes something in your
Yes.
wardrobe that you'll go to on its own.
Right.
So that's a perfect way to do it.
Yeah, it's a great,
Yeah, so that's a great
workhorse,
chain.
color,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, absolutely.
Since we are on that, we're gonna go ahead and leave it up, because you brought up a good idea, or a good point.
I did.
Yes, well, another one. You always bring up good ones. This is, I'm gonna say not even large for us, it's more the common size, more the average size, because we do bigger than this too. So when you see the two next to each other, you can see why I called the orange spiny oyster smaller.
Uh-huh.
But even the pink rhodonite one, which was a collector request. I think
Yeah.
our
You know-
lovely Jenny out there.
That is what's so exciting about our Friday events, right, Alex?
We learned.
We learn, you request, we look at everything that comes through on the comments every Monday, and, and we see if we can,
Yeah.
deliver.
That's,
Yeah,
and there have been a good amount of designs that have come and are still coming
Yeah.
because of your requests. So never stop that. We love hearing your great reviews. We also want to know when
What
something
you don't
doesn't like,
Right.
when something isn't right for you.
we read everything.
And
Yeah.
we love knowing what you would like next. Because for the American West brand, there's chances we are continuing to develop new styles. So There you're safe. The large pink rhodonite squash or naja. Ellen says, gorgeous, love, love, love. This pink naja. Quality is outstanding. You never disappoint.
Tina says, I've had this large naja in all the colors
Yes.
and always get compliments. And it's so beautiful and unusual. Oh my goodness. Pam says, hi all, this managed to do, man. I may need that spiny naja.
Yeah.
So we should
it's a
talk
great
about
one.
the smaller
Sure.
naja. Okay.
I'm going to go to a close-up of that because we
Dottie
we
says
really
this-
didn't get to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dottie says the stones in Jen's naja are to
And the
die
pink one,
for.
yeah.
And she takes such pride in wearing it.
Oh, we're glad.
We're so glad, 'cause that was definitely Jenny's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
So-
looking at the small one.
Again, not
Okay.
that small.
No.
But
Do you have the ruler?
yeah, I see it over there.
Okay.
Carolyn's going to grab it for us.
Yeah.
Don't trip because we will play that blooper over and over again if you do.
Everybody wants.
Bloopers. Okay, so sorry I had to let me go back to the main shot there, Lisa. I'm sorry, I'm not as good as our QVC host at doing this. So we have height-wise just under 2 inches, but over 1.75 inches. And then width-wise, they're nearly a square piece. Yeah, about the same. Large enhancer bail. This actually would fit over these beads. It's just, these were so large, I like the scale on the chain a
You know
little
what,
better.
we should, just show how that could work though,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Because if you're wondering, ladies,
Will it actually go? Don't break a nail.
don't break a nail over that, because it's a really secure. It's really secure when it comes to an enhancer.
I have
Can
tough
take this one
nails.
off? Okay, so see,
Yeah, it does work. I mean,
it's gorgeous, right? So you can put this
Okay.
on your leather toggle through your toggle, right? Even though the enhancer bail is on the back of this pendant, it's not at the top. I kind of like that when it comes to a naja because, both of these are actually designed that way, right?
I think it's more true to the original design
Right.
of a naja.
Yep, and I think when you go into your jewelry box and you pull out your beads or your pearls or leather or whatever it may be, you click this on, and it turns it into a statement necklace, right? So you're not seeing a bail up here, which I really, really love when it comes to a naja. Yeah,
I'm reading some reviews here.
okay.
On that naja, I told you about the pink one. No reviews on the orange, so that's up to you all out there to get on our website. We have paired it, the orange one right now, of course, on the larger native pearl beads, and we've made larger ones than that. I'm going to read a review on this one. Only 29 left of this necklace, and it really does go from 21 through 24 inches because the lobster claw can go anywhere along that chain. Stephanie says, I am in love with this necklace. I have admired it for some time and finally decided to purchase it. It is beautiful. The detail on each bead is what makes the necklace stand out.
Oh,
That's a good call out.
Dottie
Thank you,
says we're
Stephanie.
more fun than QVC hosts. And we don't get paid.
Wow.
I love you, Dottie.
I really like that. But we're going to have fun watching Carolyn with her buddy Rick Goldmeyer next
Yeah, it's
Thursday.
been a long time, we grew up like 14 miles away in Minnesota, so we have a lot of history.
I'm definitely going to watch that show
Yeah.
because
I love
you
him.
haven't been with him for a while.
Oh, it's
And
been
the
years.
two of you are a hoot together because you have that Mankato connection, that
Yeah,
don't mess with Minnesota connection. Yeah, it's perfect. I love that. That's going to be a
And
good
he
show.
loves his mom,
Oh.
I love him, just like I love my mom. So he's a good boy.
A little business news, because I would promise I would read this out.
Okay,
So know that on June 30th and July 1st, all jewelry on QVC is a special price. So you have that. I think it's 20% off something. Don't quote me on that. But all jewelry on QVC on the 30th and on the 1st is a special price. And then on the 1st and 2nd, it switches to select pieces are at special price, but all clearance gets an additional little something.
And
something.
everything
So,
is always,
Yeah.
easy pay.
Yeah, but we wanted to mention some of these things now because our next live show will be on the 2nd, and Carolyn will already have been on, and we wanted to give you those news. Look at our Facebook page because we will post these things also, but we wanted to tell you live. So that's that. Took care of that business. Wash my hands of
Okay, Colleen says, I rarely wear my silver beads. I'm inspired to do so by watching your presentation.
that. Got it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
you guys, go into your jewelry box, go into your
Please.
armoire and start, playing
Mhm.
and just exploring how to make, how to kind of express yourself in different ways, right?
Yeah.
There aren't any rules in the American West. So, yeah,
as native
that's why I
Pearl
love playing with them.
I love this particular one because of its length and the size of these beads. Now, you can go smaller, layer with this. You can go bigger, layer with
Right.
this. But this one, 20 to 24 inches, I just think it's such a great length. What a standalone that it
Oh,
is
yeah,
because of
definitely.
the size of beads. But we see how functional it is to put this orange enhancer. I'm not
Which
going to
is
call it
smaller,
small.
smaller. Okay.
And
I
the
will
big
call it
one.
medium.
We have another enhancer we'll bring up later on, and we'll show you this on here. We're gonna play a bunch. Great workhorse, good for everything. $195 and then again, 20% off. We don't know after the 29 sell out of this, if this is one of the styles that we'll bring back. Because we're doing variations, we're bringing in more of the desert pearls into some of the necklaces
Yeah.
lately. So I can't say just because American West isn't going anywhere, that this necklace will still be here
Okay.
after these sell out.
Carol just joined us. Aw, hi Carolyn and Alex, just got home from visiting
That's
my husband
her.
at Elmira. Oh,
Oh,
great to see you, great to be
I
with
hope he's
you.
okay. I'm gonna look that up. I imagine he is someplace to be taken care of. So I'm gonna take a look at that.
Okay,
But it's good seeing you, Carol. I always tell Jan hi, we love her. We think of the two of you together quite often because that's
Right.
how we met you. And you were like peas and carrots. So that was fun. We're gonna go on to more pink. I'm gonna leave the rhodonite enhancer here.
great, because we
And
haven't
then we're
talked
gonna,
about it much,
well,
right?
yeah.
Uh-uh.
All right, maybe that was somebody else whispering in my ear about all of me, but we're going to look at really quickly, not that quickly, the 5-stone cuff in rhodonite also. We do have all sizes available. It's a perfect match for the necklace. Judith says, this bracelet is beautiful, the workmanship is perfect, and I love the color. I've been happy with everything I've ever gotten from American West Jewelry.
That's great. Sharon says, I would love to display my beautiful Carolyn Pollock jewelry in my room. Too pretty to put in jewelry box
It's
when not
true.
wearing, but cleaning would be a job. No,
Uh,
it is a work of art. I'm so glad you brought that up, Sharon, because everything is made like sculpture,
Mhm.
right? So we design and craft everything here in Albuquerque. And if you think about how sculpture is made, where, molten metal is poured into a mold, that's how this jewelry is made,
Same thing.
right? Same way. So it's, first carved out of wax, the wax is melted away, molten sterling silver is poured into where the wax once was, and then that's why it becomes so sculptural, so dimensional. I mean, and I'm looking at my ring right now because, this is a small ring. It may look like a small ring, but there is dimension all around my finger, right? Alex,
There is.
every single piece of jewelry we do, it's not, just, cut out of a sheet of sterling silver. It's all dimensional.
Very much.
Yeah.
And Debbie says, my favorite cuff. I saw Susan said, the 5-stone cuff is the best cuff ever.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
That's why we keep
That's
doing
right.
it and
Yep.
do gemstones. Guys, Alex was talking about how we read all of your comments every Monday after we do our Facebook Lives on Friday. And I don't even know how many gemstones we're up to, maybe 14, maybe 16
It's in the
choices.
teens for
It's in
sure.
the teens.
It's definitely in
It's
the
in the
teens.
Because
Let's go for 20.
you love this cup, and
Yeah.
I do too. I
Yeah.
totally love it
Okay,
as well. Yeah, so you've got 5 beautiful gemstones, huge gemstone cabochons. In fact, when we go to add a new gemstone choice, we first have to say, can we even do it in that size?
Yeah.
Because they're so huge, right?
And that's why you did char white, but not in this size. You did it in the small one because
Exactly.
you couldn't get that
Exactly.
size.
Yep,
That's one
exactly.
example.
Yep, so all of them are bezel set with this beautiful scallop bezel, beautiful Navajo style flowers scattered throughout each of the gemstones. And then the rope detail is really the signature of this cup itself. It is the structure of this cup. And here in the Southwest, that means that wonderful, loyal friendship that you can count on year after year. It's a great, yeah, obviously designer detail, but here in the Southwest, it has meaning as well. So, isn't it cool? And so you keep asking us, can you add picture jasper? Can you can you add rhodonite? You know, and
And a
we
lot of them
listen
have
to
been
you.
yes.
Yes.
We got one last week and I forgot what they wanted. What you wanted last week?
You know,
Huh?
Dottie just requested some colors.
Okay.
Dottie just requested.
Yeah, Dottie's not shy. Yes, 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 and
Black
yes.
onyx or agate and tiger's eye, please. Yep, okay.
Ooh, the black. I'm surprised we didn't do a black
Well, you
one
know
yet.
what, I think next time
Black
we
would
get
be great.
together,
Uh-huh.
we should add, we should really feature the colors in this
Okay,
bracelet, Lisa.
that'd
And,
be a
and,
good
and we can add,
addition to it.
show how to stack them, because this is so stackable.
Yeah.
What do I have back there?
We have a silver bracelet.
No, how about the tennis bracelet? Okay.
If
Okay,
I
this
would have
must be
said,
a large.
and if I would have said, we have a tennis bracelet, she would have said, nah, give me the cuff.
Oh.
Just kidding. See, now you can call me snarky. Shut up, Lisa. Oh, that got a snarky comment too.
Okay.
Don't tell
Okay,
Lisa.
look at that.
Shannon.
All right, look,
Testy.
testy, is that what
That's what we said.
All right.
darn spell check?
You just don't know me.
Okay, so,
To know me is to love me
yeah.
or hate me.
Okay, so,
Okay.
what I love about this is the 5 stones stay at the top of your hand, right? Top of your wrist, because it is a true cup. And you can adjust it to the back. We have small, average, and large.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Should we talk about quantities? Because small, 2, large,
Oh.
1. That was a couple of days ago. God willing, we'll repeat this one if we have those stones because it's so popular. But right now, it is very limited. Medium, you had about 12.
Okay, all right. So my point is you never want to adjust your cup where the stones are set. These are all bezel set, so they're really secure. But you see how it's open in the back? So you can, customize it back there. I layered it with a all silver tennis bracelet, which is really cute, right? But if you have more 5-stone bracelets or a fleecy, watches, huh?
I'm reading Donnie.
Reading. Okay.
Sorry, I was whispering.
He's in my ear. But look how cool that looks, right? Even with the tennis bracelet.
I like what Dottie's describing. She likes to stack 2 of the 5-stone bracelets with the 5 concha cuffs. With the 5 concha cuffs. Oh, I know which
That was all
concha
silver.
cuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would look.
Can you hand me that? Oh,
That's- Right here. I'm ready for you, Carolyn. I got it right in my hand. I'm
this
lucky
is
on
not
that
the
one.
5
No.
concha cup,
But it
look
looks
how
good,
cool
yeah.
that is. Look
Yeah.
how cool that is.
No rules in American West,
Mm-mm.
other than more is more. And
More is
better.
better.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and it never goes out of style. So, you collect today, you add more, tomorrow, you look at what you already have.
Tina says, I'm up to 10 5-stone cuffs. I'm addicted. Debbie right after her. Me too, Tina. Yeah, it's a quality, gorgeous piece
It's
of jewelry that, again, as you know, having that many, stacking them is so fun. And all the gemstones have,
More.
I know,
I know.
we're gonna,
Next
we're
week.
gonna do a whole
Next
show.
week, yeah.
Okay, so Carolyn thinks that that's next week, and it might happen next week, but next week, we have so many exciting things to go on, including, and I'll let Carolyn tell you.
A very special guest, Nancy Hornbeck.
So if you didn't hear that, Nancy from QVC,
My,
our old friend.
one of my
we would do
best
that walk
friends in
together.
the whole wide
Yeah.
world. She's gonna be with us.
Yeah, she's gonna join live
So do you
the,
think, I was asking Nancy what she wants to talk about, but how about you guys?
yeah, let us know what you'd like to know from Nancy. Send
Yeah,
in
send
questions.
questions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Beforehand.
Yeah.
This will be next Friday.
Well, since you're here right now with us, if you put questions for Nancy on this live, we'll be easy to find them.
Or the event page.
Or on our
It's
event
not okay,
page.
but when
Yeah,
when it's on, I can
Okay,
show another time.
good idea.
She is one of my best friends. I love her
Yeah.
dearly. Yeah, we spend so much
Yeah.
time together.
And follow her on social if you don't, because she's just such a down-to-earth, true, honest,
She's
good
amazing.
woman. She's
She adopted her daughter.
great. They look just like alike.
I-
Looks like her daddy.
I know,
Yeah,
I know. And,
Very
you know, she's
Love
a
her.
cancer survivor. She's the most positive person I know.
looking forward to, I'm gonna give up some of my time, which is not nearly as important as having Nancy here on screen. We wish her body was sitting here, but she'll at least be with
Well,
us live.
She did come,
She did
but I
come,
had to,
yeah.
I had to go to
That's
Minnesota.
right.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's one of the surprises for next week. The other, I don't know, I'm still thinking of some.
Oh.
So there we go.
Oh, Daddy
Yes.
says we love Nancy and miss her so much.
Yeah.
And PVC when
Me
you
too.
were with her, the chemistry was the best.
Yeah, hilarious. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we would
Nancy's great.
dance, we would sing. Oh, yeah.
that's gonna be a fun show next week.
Yeah.
So you want to come
So
back for that one?
Debbie's wondering what
Look,
Nancy's
love
doing.
Nancy, that'll be great. Oh, Nancy, all over the place.
It's all about
Good.
Nancy. No, it's
Yeah.
like the Brady.
And even Nancy said she can't wait to see Nancy.
Oh,
Very fun.
trying to embrace more.
10
is more.
left?
I can't
Oh,
seem
20 left. Thank you,
to
Lisa.
pull it off with bracelets. Trying to embrace more is more. Can't seem to pull it off. with
Yeah.
bracelets. Okay. Is Nancy doing now since she left PVC? Well, Debbie, you'll have Sarah. We'll talk to her about that.
Yeah. And well, that's a good question. So
Yeah.
we'll write that one down. What's
Yeah.
Nancy doing? Now, keep those questions coming in again, either on this live or Lisa had a great idea when Lisa posts the event page for next week's show on Facebook. That's a great place to add your comments and your questions. So we'll
Right.
be looking forward to them there. We'll capture them
Yeah.
and then we'll go through them all. We might have to have a smaller jewelry show and a bit more time for Nancy. And I promise I will not ramble on.
Okay, so Christy asked, do you have a link bracelet to add charms to? You know what, Christy? We do have chain bracelets,
Mhm.
but you know what I love to do? I love to add charms to our coil.
The leather
Our
coil
leather
bracelets
coil
are a good
bracelets.
one.
Mhm.
If you really want the chain, then I'm going to suggest going to our Carolyn Pollock page, our Facebook, or
There's a new one.
there's a new one for AW.
On QVC.
Look at that, Lisa. You're not just another pretty
So you can
face. Look
send
at all that great
you can Send
info.
the link, Lisa.
It's probably not up yet,
Okay.
but, it will be presented. It's one of the.
An American West link bracelet coming up.
Yep, on July
First.
First.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So next week we will have one.
We'll have a link bracelet on QVC.
That's
But
great.
I
info.
also love putting the enhancer charms on leather. And we do have the coil bracelets in leather, which is a cool look.
I'm wondering, do we want to think about showing all the pieces we brought on today? Because if we do, we're going to have to keep moving it along.
Okay, all right, let's,
So Carolyn had talked about the ring, and it's a concha ring that has the pattern all the way around. I love this because it is magic. The pattern is all the way around, but we make it and have it available in sizes 5 through 10. How do you do that? Maybe there's an extra concha, maybe they're spread apart. Each ring, each size is created individually, so you can keep that pattern all the way around. That is not easy to do.
Exactly.
So,
So, yeah, it's like,
Great ring.
a lot of us call this an eternity
yeah,
band, right?
it's
So-
heavy too.
It's heavy, yeah.
A
So
lot of
the
silver.
eternity band means, the presence of the sterling silver, the presence of the design goes all the way around, as you were talking about.
I want to call it out again. I am surprised at the weight of that ring. I mean, all of our jewelry is heavy, meant to last a lifetime plus, but it doesn't seem like a very large scale ring. Well, put it on. You're going to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
And again, it even has a size 10, because it goes up to 10. It's not a bad ring for a guy.
no,
I mean, it's,
no, I think
it
it's
has some strength to it.
totally,
Yeah.
totally
I
unisex,
believe that.
absolutely, yeah.
So somebody said, interesting ring, well made, perfect as a gift, and a delighted recipient. So somebody who got that as a gift. $49 less 20%.
Oh my gosh,
You basically
Nancy
get it
says,
for $3.
I'm wearing that ring today.
Oh, good, Nancy.
With the matching bracelet.
You got good taste.
Oh, yes. Sherry said I had to step away for 15 minutes, we'll have to watch later.
Oh, okay, Sherry.
Okay.
We love you. You're always here with us.
Yeah.
Your spirits. Floral earrings. It's more of a green turquoise. No reviews. We want you to put up. Oh, that says blue.
It is blue.
All right. I'm colorblind today.
You are?
I know. It was just an excuse for getting the color wrong. It says blue on the screen.
It's probably blue-green.
Okay. See,
Let's
thank you for me.
compromise. Yeah, okay.
I'm always up for compromise. That's life. It's a compromise. Yes, I wish I would have compromised more in life at times. It's a different story. So no reviews. We'd love to see some reviews on this.
Amazing.
I believe we have it on our website now. When I got this original sheet, they weren't even available yet. So they just probably went to the website recently. We made these because we had that size of stone.
Right.
We recast these, but only 20. That's all we did.
Yeah,
20, we're done. That's it.
I think gorgeous. I mean, I love a button earring, it just, again, gives you that coverage and a lot of sterling silver presence, but also that pop of genuine turquoise. It doesn't have to be big and bold when it's the real deal,
That's true.
right? Yeah,
It's
it's
true.
gorgeous.
And we are your trusted source for genuine turquoise. We have been since the company began. I'm just getting prepped for later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay no attention to me, or not much attention to me. The next is
I
we
love
are,
these.
yeah.
I
love that floral
love these.
design.
The floral design. I mean, how perfect is this for like a garden wedding, right? And we're all getting out finally and celebrating. So, garden weddings, graduations, birthday parties,
Mhm.
so uplifting.
And for those of you who have the original pair that had that extra attachment you can put on with the brass, that was a cool addition. These are wonderful, but just applauding you who have the original one out
Yeah.
there, because that is a cool style. Let's see, no reviews once again. The next ring that we're going to look at, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and you don't need a big presence in sterling
Wow.
silver when you have that gorgeous gemstone just
Exactly.
singing right
This is
there.
such a classic Navajo-inspired design, Alex, right? With the beautiful vine and leaf motif. Native Americans, when they would create jewelry or pottery or weavings or basketry, it was all not just about making a piece of art, but it was also about an expression of, gratitude,
Mhm.
right? So in this case, this gratitude is about thanking Mother Earth for all she does, for us. So we need to take care of Mother Earth in order for her to, take care of us. So there's this wonderful interdependence, right? So gorgeous elements of vines and leaves and just beautiful tributes to Mother Nature surround this gorgeous Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
It had 13 all 5-star reviews. I believe we are sold out of size 7. Everything else from 5 through 10 was available when we got our inventory count a couple of days ago. And at $75, you're getting it home for $60 when you use AW
Wow.
Summer 20 at checkout.
Come on, guys. I mean, this
American
is
treasure, truly.
Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So this is the highest quality turquoise, on the planet. The reason the mine is closed is because so many people wanted Sleeping Beauty turquoise and it was depleted, right? So Jen Coffey always said to me, if it was crappy turquoise, it'd still be
It'd
available.
be there. I like that.
Right?
That sounds like Jen too.
Yeah, she always says that to me. The reason it's closed is because it is the finest turquoise. So an American treasure when it comes to turquoise, done in American treasure when it comes to designer crafted sterling silver.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. Get it home while you still can. Carolyn's house color, as I look at Veracite, is kind of next. This is another design that many of you know we did in a variety of gemstone choices because you asked for it. You loved this pendant. We still do. I don't know how many colors are available, but the Veracite is just a gorgeous green.
Oh, my goodness. It's my favorite gemstone, guys. I mean, yeah, my whole house is this color. It took a while for my neighbors to get used to it.
You still see some egg spots on the stucco. No, it is beautiful though, and your neighborhood, houses are kind of hidden, so it's not like it's screaming this green.
No,
out
but
there.
most homes are brown.
Yes, out there, it's
But then
all
I
brown.
said to the architectural control committee, I'm like, this is like the moss on the rock. Like, what is wrong with this color? It's like, it exists in nature, right? I had to take the moss on the rock.
That's good. Hey, I'm with you.
Yeah, I love it. It's
Beautiful
calming.
one.
It's calming. It's energizing. Yeah, and I
So-
love that about Veracite.
And you can be calmed and energized and love that one too, but only 7 of you can.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think we're going to make any more of that one. So this is your chance for that color. And I love Veracite, and we'll keep doing Veracite jewelry.
Right.
But I bet that 7 is the last of what we'll have. Barbara says, beautiful light green color. It goes with so many other colors. I also own the bracelet, and it is super comfortable. I was amazed to find that I also have a set of Veracite, maybe earrings.
Oh,
So great.
Sharon said, I love this. I have the ring and pendant. So cheerful and so many compliments.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the necklace. The enhancers on the picture. Is that available? Okay.
Let's see what we have there. It's very much like, now that's probably a longer length of native pearl necklace. Just go to AmericanWest.com, go to the necklace page and look for, there's a variety of this necklace.
Yeah.
The one that we had on set is not the one that you're seeing on that photo there. It's a little bit bigger beads and not quite as long.
But
We have so many.
Yeah.
So yes, the answer is yes, but just go check it out. And if you really want that exact one, we'll try to figure out which one that is and send you that link with the information. Okay, so 12 minutes and I am the one talking too much now. Oh, don't laugh, Lisa.
As opposed to me
Yeah.
earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, really. Just kidding. There he goes with that snarkiness again. I'm just kidding.
Okay, who wants to call Alex
Yeah,
out for
snarky.
snarkiness?
Char White. Let's move on to gorgeous Char White. Only comes from the Charo River Valley in Russia,
Right.
in Siberia, in where it's the coldest. They can only mine the stone certain months of the year, which I believe the ground is still permafrost the rest of the time. I don't know if global warming has affected that at all, but it is a rare stone. Years ago, I know it was only even sent out of the country in completed cut. They wouldn't send it out even in rough.
Right.
They Russia, considers it a national treasure for them as gemstones go.
Yeah.
So
And when you think about purple gemstones, you've got amethyst, right? But that's basket,
Yeah.
that's fine. Sugilite, you can't really get that anymore. Purple spiny is more of an eggplant color. We do that from time to time, only when it's available. But this clear purple charolite,
it's just
it is stunning because you can see when you get this home, you're going to have striations of, gray, marbling in it, right? A little bit of silver tones.
Yep, I was just looking at sizes. 5 through 9 are available, $59,
Wow.
20% off of that. Great ring. I love the band. It's a nice wider band. Paper still, so it's comfortable. And the pattern on top is really fun. Again, we're featuring flowers in this.
Yeah,
Um,
very traditional. So this again, like we talked about with the Sleeping Beauty band ring, this has more of a Navajo style. So you've got your wonderful dimension of leaves and flowers and just gorgeous vines, capturing the beautiful sterling silver that then kind of encircles the ring. So it's a very traditional ring done in a non-traditional stone.
Now I want to talk about your necklace. I got to keep moving Carolyn along. We won't make it to the show. Well, we try to make it an hour so we can share it on our other platform. And we do need to get to our customer, our collector photos too.
Okay.
So great squash blossom with white mother of pearl, angelic, stunning, ethereal. I love this. Carolyn's been wearing it. It was her choice I want to put this one on today. Look, she's not going to talk because she's thinking, okay, I'll show you, buddy. I'll just be here. I'll just sit here quiet.
You know what I love about this? We've done a lot of squash blossom necklaces, right? But this is a shorter one.
Mhm.
It has fewer stations. So I have it at the shortest length. Yep. I could have dropped it down about 3 inches, but what's so cool about this is it's really wearable, right? So the squash blossoms along the 2 strands of sterling silver beads that lead down to the naja, they just fit so beautifully into my neckline.
I like the leaves on this one. I've always liked that. Is it more of a traditional?
Yeah.
Love this one.
It's very
That's
traditional.
design.
This again is more of a Navajo influence traditional necklace, but done in a wearable length.
And how many people would do it in any other stone than turquoise? Not many.
Yeah.
So it's American West that brings you all these wonderful variations on a squash blossom necklace. And I always tell Carolyn, how many different ways can we come up with something? There's always something unique in each kind of variation.
What I love about this, Alex, is that, I can wear this inside, my crisp white blouse. I'm wearing it on, my little black dress. You can drop it down because you do have the extender, if you want to put it on a turtleneck, but it's not too over the top. It's not like what some squash blossom necklaces are, they come down here, right? And there's like 6 stations before the naja, right? And this is going to be one that, ladies, you're going to live in.
It's a great time to get it with the 20% off.
Yeah.
It's one of our more considered prices, as we'd say in the show today, but even at $329, $325, the regular price,
You
a
put a
lot of
Santa
silver,
Fe.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my
And then take $20, $60, $70 off of that, doing great.
I have this gorgeous necklace and I have several beautiful rings, but would love a conscious single stone ring. Tina. Okay.
Good
I
idea.
own this necklace, Nancy says. Absolutely amazing. Okay.
Good single stone. Oh,
You guys all say it better than I do.
they do. Oh, no, you say it great. You say it great too. Single stone ring that somebody's just asking for. Now, this is our most popular single stone ring in a long time. You know that because we make it in various colors. The lapis on our show today is available in all sizes, so great time to get that one. Beautiful blue.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful blue.
Very classic. It's from our classics collection, actually. So yeah, deep cobalt natural lapis. So it's not denim lapis. You can see those flecks of pyrite. And that's why Native Americans call it the heaven stone. When you look up into the heaven sky and you see the twinkling stars, that's what you see in this lapis. It's amazing. And lovely, beautiful rope detail, that symbol of the strength and loyalty of friendship, as well as a really kind of exaggerated Navajo style flower that we've been talking about throughout, the Five Stone Cuff, we've been seeing it throughout the collection.
Five Stone Cuff recently came out in red jasper, and that is what Dottie would love to see in this ring. I think that's a good call out, Dottie. I'm not saying it's in the making, but that's a good wish. I
review all of your comments.
love the
Yep,
red jasper.
Yep, totally.
One last ring to look at, and it is red, but it's red coral, and you know that the sustainable source, sea bamboo coral, color enhanced, so paying tribute to the ecosystem of the ocean, know that it isn't Mediterranean coral that
Right.
you can't pull from the ocean anymore. Gorgeous. Showing the flowers again. Our theme of our show today was back in bloom, and here are some of those Navajo flowers. That great leaf pattern once again, elongating ring. I've always loved this setting.
Knuckle to knuckle. I'm loving this. But it fits, it hugs your finger like a cigar band ring, right? You guys know what I mean. You love jewelry. So it's not like this is sitting up here. It rolls right around your finger. It tapers to the back so you can order true to size. It's gorgeous. I love it. Love this style. It's so beautiful.
It's a great ring. Next week, once again, I want to mention Nancy's going to join Carolyn and me here.
Yep.
What's the Carolyn she'll talk to? And we do need to look at your photos. So this is our last week of our hashtag AWJ American Made contest. But please keep sending those photos in. We're going to do more with
It keeps
them.
us going.
Yes, for sure. So
So
here we have
the Gorda Good Fortune.
Colleen's. I like this shot. Stars and Stripes Forever. Great image. Okay. We're going on to, there's Dottie. See, red jasper. Yes, Dottie, we see that you love it. And you're right, that ring,
Gorgeous.
the big single stone ring would look
Wow.
great to match your cuff.
So
Okay.
pretty.
Jane, all of this. This is a great mix, but of the yellow jasper. And there was somebody else who had a whole collection of yellow jasper that we have another image from. I love that. Jenny with your coral on. Love that collection.
Oh, that hinge bracelet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
gorgeous.
a pretty one. That was a rare one. They didn't make a lot of those.
No,
I'm
we
glad
didn't.
you got that.
Yeah.
And the necklace. Reese wearing gorgeous green turquoise, stunning both strength
The
and
Longhorn.
yeah, the
The
long
Longhorn. Gorgeous.
great look. Thank
Yeah.
you, Reese. Sue, we love this. Sue Deptola. Yeah, she has, that's the squash blossom that you're wearing. And then we have some magnetics going on. Oh, and
Got
the
the
butterfly
butterflies,
all
yeah.
sold out. And here's Tina. Yes, there's the other yellow jasper shot, which I love. And we've loved that
Wow.
little that vessel that you had in this shot before. I love that container. Thank you much. What else do we have? And that was it. So now we're going to pick a winner. Carolyn has picked a good one each time from the Gourd of Good Fortune. Isn't this board good?
It's so stressful. The Gourd of Good Fortune, you call it, right?
Yeah. Somebody's fortunate. And we'll be back next week. And we have more from our summer group. And next week's theme is glamping. Glorious glamping. Now, Colleen, you won this week, so we'll send you your gift certificate. Thank you very much. Next week, not only the theme of glamping, we have Nancy Hornbeck, as we have
Dottie
said.
said, Tina, your shot should be in a magazine.
They really said.
You guys are so.
All of your photos.
You know what? That's what I love about Fridays. I love how much you love one another and you've made friends through collecting jewelry and our events around the country. And while we do this on Fridays, you're just so sweet. I love you all so much.
Look at all those new pieces that are coming to QVC on Thursday when Carolyn will be on air from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. You definitely want to be back. You definitely want to be there. And then back here with us the very next day on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, I like the star earrings. This show is going to be great,
Oh, that
Carolyn.
squash is amazing.
With Rick Dolmayo, you're going to be with Rick.
It's
So
been
that's going to be great.
years. I cannot wait.
Watch Carolyn on Thursday. Leave us questions, comments if you have anything, and then we'll see you back here Friday. Thank you.
Have a great weekend.